and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. We are nearly...
Thank you very much.
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Dallas, Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Ayton against Cauley-Stein. 5 on the clock. Hardaway with the steal. Cauley-Stein kicks to Porzingis. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
That's to Porzingis. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Booker. Bridges, right side. The 3. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Bridges.
3 points.
That's a good decision right there to get Paul the ball. He made it look easy on that catch and shoot.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Crowder following the score by Dallas. Ball outside and stolen by Cauley-Stein. Hardaway passes to Cauley-Stein. It's hauled in by the Suns. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Now here's Booker following the missed shot by Willie Cauley-Stein. Crowder finds Booker. There's the drive. Chalk up 2 there.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Here's Doncic. Cauley-Stein trying to free himself up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second team foul.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Now here's Paul to the paint. Here's Ayton, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Doncic, no good. Phoenix leading by 3. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Hardaway. Ball against Doncic.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Ayton. Lays it up off the glass.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Doncic looking it over. It's deflected. Paul left side. Ayton dishes to Paul. Ayton wide open. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Doncic finds Cauley Stein. Out to Hardaway. Porzingis inside. He's against Crowder. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Bridges, no one around him. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hardaway passes to Cauley Stein. Out to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Down low. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the three. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20-foot range here. Good idea.
Now here's Paul. In the corner, Crowder with it. Pass to Paul. Jacks up a three. Doncic outside. Lets the three fly. No good there.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And Booker kicks to Crowder. Back to Booker. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Suns lead. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Offensive rebound, Ayton. Doncic with the block.
The defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And he drives in, kicks it out to Booker. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring. But, Clark, some think the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor. What do you think?
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now.
Bridges finds Crowder. Booker with it. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Ayton. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Inside. Releases. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his third assist on the night. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. They could use a bucket. No good on that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. That's the pop. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Paul dishes to Booker. To the inside. Here's Ayton. Back to Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Marjanovic kicks to Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Payne passes to Johnson. Now Kaminsky. Now Shaman. Pass to Payne. Driving in time. Off target at the rim.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
First
Suns trail by 7. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the paint to stop the run, and it's McGee with the jam.
This goes to
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
McGee against Brunson. Bullock kicks to Brunson. To the middle. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Phoenix ball.
Here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Kaminsky. Here's Shamet. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Johnson kicks to Payne. 5 to shoot. The pass to McGee. Down low. Kicks it out to Johnson. 3-pointers off the mark. Mavericks leading by 5.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne.
Cameron Payne.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Phoenix foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Jalen Brunson.
And he sinks the second. And here is Shamet. And that'll be 2 free throws. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving, and so it's Dallas with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey, folks. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. And that...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
We've got Jalen Brunson. Brown out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. And he commits the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Sharks checked in for the Suns. And the dunk by Doncic.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
Ball finds Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Uncovered. It's good.
Chris Paul.
Paul's got 5 points so far.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Doncic dishes to Cauley Stein. They double him with Saric. Here's Porzingis. Lock at 6. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Paul. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
Here's Bridges with plenty of space. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open. So you've got to be ready to receive.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the dunk by Booker.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
To the wing right side. Here's Paul. Kicks it to Ayton. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Cauley Stein passes to Doncic. Back to Cauley Stein. Sweet move. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
1:57 left in the third quarter.
Substitution.
Now here's Payne. Brunson covering. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Dallas moving it around. And the layup's good off the glass. Kleber's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Payne passes to Johnson. Kaminsky with the ball. Back to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Passes to Marjanovic. And here's Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bullock. Brunson against McGee. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Payne with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kaminsky, the pass to Payne. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Brunson kicks to Marjanovic. Pass to Kleber. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Going inside, and the shot is good. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Payne up top. Brunson covering. Payne dishes to McGee. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the need just enough to keep him up.
And so it's Dallas in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee, Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Johnson in at the small forward. And the Suns here with a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Mikal Bridges comes in for Johnson. Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Paul in for Payne. And he makes that one.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
And the pass to Ayton. Doncic with the steal. 2 free throws. And now, yep, this will be a partner's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Paul looking around. Ayton finds Booker. 6 to shoot. Doncic with the steal, all by himself. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his fourth.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
How about the assertiveness from Hardaway Jr. there, electing to go with power and force. I love it.
Hardaway against Booker. On the wing, Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Fame.
2 minutes.
Now, here's Doncic.
2 minutes.
.151 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker outside. Bridges outside. Ayton, the The pass to Bridges. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 now on the night. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Smith checked in for JaVale McGee.
Jalen Smith.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 8-point game. Booker left side for 3. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. Doncic against Paul. Doncic outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. That one doesn't go. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Here are the Nuggets unloading from the team bus earlier. And just about...
Hey, Brian.
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks. Now Denver's starting five. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at small forward. And for the Mavericks, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing. And competition for minutes makes a team better.
Now here's Barton. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Barton. And Dallas with possession. Doncic with it. Going inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
Pass to Jokic. And the layup is good off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Hardaway, the pass to Powell. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. And it's Murray off the drive. Shoots over Powell. High quality look as he sinks it. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Doncic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Entering the league at just 19 years old, Luka Doncic has loads of experience overseas. Won an MVP in Spain, which is widely considered the second-best league in the world.
Now here's Barton. Jokic passes to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, when it comes to creative passing, Jokic is probably at the top of the list in the NBA.
Doncic with it. Barton covering. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul of the game. Doncic finds Hardaway. Gordon against Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Barton against Hardaway. Barton's shot off the mark. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Finney-Smith. To the inside. Powell's shot is off.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Doncic up top. And Doncic with the jam.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's Murray. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Back to Jokic from downtown. That shot no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic passes to Powell. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. To the paint. Gordon with a steal. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. And then Porter with the dunk.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic outside. Doncic on the wing. And he drives in. And Doncic hammers it home.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Doncic against Murray. The baseline J is on the way. Back to Barton. Sinks that one from the post.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Doncic against Murray. They kick it out to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Left side, Porzingis. That one is off. Here's Gordon. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Oh, what a performance by Luke. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Dallas.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Now here's Doncic. Inside, here's Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, the dunk looks so easy.
And here's Murray. Pass to Barton. Wide open look. With the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Gordon's got his second basket.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. And the Mavericks with possession here. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Back to Porzingis. Pass to Doncic. Barton pulls it in. The Nuggets trail. Jokic up top. With the 10-footer. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
So polished in his all-around game. I'm not surprised to see Jokic roaring down there on the fast break.
Barton against Hardaway. From behind the arc. Sinks it from distance. Hardaway's got 5 points. Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Doncic outside. Takes it inside, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Nuggets have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Brunson is checked in for the Mavericks. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And Murray gets creative around the basket, that time dynamic off the bounce.
Outside Brunson. To the left side wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Kleba. Denver grabs the miss.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Barton. Can't get it to drop, and it's Dallas the other way. Here's Marjanovic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Marjanovic got his first points of the night. For Denver, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Now here's Barton. Back to Murray. Brown with the steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Bullock. Off target from three-point range. It's a neck-and-neck game in Dallas. Here's Jokic. Murray. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Murray's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And Jamal Murray showing that he's capable moving without the ball to find some points.
And here's Brunson from the arc. 52 seconds left in the first half of this game.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Barton outside. Shot left block. The bank shot, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Kleba. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The drive by Murray. Counted. Murray's got 11 points.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Brunson against Murray. To the inside. Marjanovic lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The official. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Mavericks on top. They lead by.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 12 points and 2 assists. And from what we saw so far. And that does it for our half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Back to Morris. Doncic grabs the miss. The Mavericks leading. Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3. Finney Smith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Dozier. He takes it in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the middle. Here's Najee. It's deflected. Left side, Hardaway. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
It feels like he can take on anyone on the inside. Hardaway Jr. loved the aggressive attitude there.
Tim Hardaway Jr. taking 2 shots.
Hardaway hits them both. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Morris passes to Green. Morris with it, picked up by Powell. Green for 3. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 6th rebound on the night.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
That one goes in.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now here's Morris. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And for Denver, they're shooting around 50% of the game so far. Here's Rivers. Pass to Najee. Back to Rivers. Morris outside. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Doncic on the wing. Green covering. Wow, that's good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Najee. Shot to stop the run. Right side Green. And there's a 3-second violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Marjanovic. Back to Brunson. Pass to Bullock. From 8 feet. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Back to Morris. And he banks in the layup. Morris has gotten his first points in this one.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Brunson against Morris. Brunson on the drive. And the layup falls.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Morris with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. And it's hammered home by Green.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. Back to Brunson. Kleber right side. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Kleber's got 6 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Green finds Morris. Here's Najee. Missed inside. Brunson against Morris. Now Brunson. The layup misses. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks out in front by 19 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with a fifth. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. We've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Monte Morris. And it's Najee in at the 5 down low. Back to Morris. There's the triple. He drops it from range.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Brown. Here's Marjanovic, guarded by Morris. And Marjanovic gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Rivers' shot is off.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul. In for the Nuggets.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Doncic against Murray. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Finney-Smith with it. Doncic outside. Driving in. And Doncic hammers it home.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Barton, the pass to Jokic. Hardaway against Barton. He gets it in there.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic with it. And Doncic hammers it home.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Outside Murray. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. That one doesn't drop. The Mavericks have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Pass to Doncic. Now Finney-Smith. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's off from 3-point range. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Barton. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Doncic against Murray. Outside Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. Gordon against Doncic. Outside Porzingis. Drills it from deep.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Jokic passes to Barton. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Shot is good by Gordon.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Barton, the pass to Gordon. The baseline J. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. Off target.
There's some length from Murray as a guard there as he helped.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Brent.
let's meet the starters for your Dallas Mavericks.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA. Before we get going, let's hear from...
Thank you, Kevin.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in its center. And for the Mavericks, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5 spot. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell looking it over. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
You can tell someone's feeling confident. Mitchell seems to extend his range every year.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Inside, Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Conley into the lane. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Hardaway kicks to Doncic. To the inside. Here's Cauley Stein. The shot's good. Cauley Stein's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice work inside by Cauley Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Outside Conley. Drives to the hoop. Banked in off the glass.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Doncic dishes to Hardaway. The pass to Cauley Stein. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Doncic outside. Going inside. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Conley with a wide open look. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. The Mavericks leading. Doncic feeling it out to the paint. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Now here is Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Cauley Stein with it. Now defended by Gobert. And it's Doncic missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
High post, Gobert. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. And And he drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
I'll tell you, when Mitchell gets downhill, it's usually a bucket or a foul or both.
And Mitchell drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Inside, pass to Finney-Smith. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. It's good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Mitchell. He's got 10. Conley the pass to Gobert. And here is Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
And here's Doncic from the what a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
It's been all. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Here's Conley. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. Conley finds Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Now he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Dallas leading by 7. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Wants to get it to Doncic and does.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Passes it to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Dishes to Bogdanovich. Here's Doncic. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Conley with it. In the corner, O'Neal with it. They need this. Jump shot is good. O'Neal's got his first points in this one.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Conley against Doncic. To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here is Conley with the putback. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Doncic outside. Takes it inside. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Hardaway. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. They get it back. Gobert. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Out to Hardaway. Now the pass to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving it around. Here's Doncic. Poked loose. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Now here's Gay and the basket by Ingles.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Here's Brunson. 9-point game. Now here's Marjanovic. Just 5 to shoot. Brunson the pass to Kleba. Brunson. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ingles can't get it to go.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
All of 7 feet, 265. Whiteside easily powers through contact. That's a great play.
And so it's Dallas. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Jason.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each, and Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He ended up with 15 points, 4 assists. And that's a wrap with the third quarter approaching.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Down low, here's Cauley Stein.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Conley against Doncic. Conley surveying the D. Feeds to O'Neal. To the paint. Knocked loose. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And here's Conley outside. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Don't you love it when Donovan Mitchell throws himself on the offensive glass, putting his athleticism to great use.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Utah with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Out left to the wing. Conley up top. Cauley Stein defending. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Inside. Here's Porzingis over Bogdanovich, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell with the bounce pass. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Baseline jumper. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Dallas leading by 9. Here's Porzingis. Second chance effort. Cauley Stein passes to Porzingis. Here's Doncic. Fires for 3. They get the rebound.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
First team foul.
Jazz trail by 9.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Here's Mitchell driving inside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
The strength of Donovan Mitchell going downhill off contact, able to muscle it through.
Johnson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Bullock passes to Brown. Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus he can block your shot with either hand.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Here's Clarkson. Kleba with the rebound. And so Brown will bring it up for Dallas. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Marjanovic. Can't cash in from close range. Jazz trail by 9. To the inside. Gay kicks to Clarkson. Here's Oni. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
His wingspan is 7'7". Whiteside using all of it there.
Brunson the pass to Bullock. Marjanovic against Whiteside. Passes it to Bullock. Brunson scanning the floor. And he banks in the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Pass to Ingles. Clarkson outside. The pass to Gay. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clarkson goes in. Here's Oni. Cracks in the tray. Oni's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert. Open man makes the right basketball play.
And here's Brunson. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Brown out there with Maxi Kleba. Then there's Marjanovic. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Brunson in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Kleba. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Utah the other way. Gay inside. Brunson covering, and Whiteside stays right with it.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focused, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
Now Brunson. Marjanovic with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Unloads. Marjanovic, no good. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Jazz substitution.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. To the middle. Mitchell outside. Here he goes. Porzingis with the steal. Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. The feed to Cauley-Stein. Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Jazz trail by 6. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Doncic against Conley. Up top, Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And now it's an 8-point Dallas lead.
The reflexes on Porzingis can surprise you. For a big, he plays with great quickness.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Hardaway against Mitchell. Fires the 3. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Porzingis with the ball. Outguarded by Bogdanovic.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Mitchell against Hardaway. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket for Mitchell.
Coach doing a great job of putting Mitchell in pick-and-roll situations. For a young player, he makes good decisions.
Doncic against Conley. And Doncic, here we go.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Jazz trail by 10. Outside Conley. Takes the 13-footer, and that one goes long.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Pocket 6. The drive by Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Here are the Mavericks now. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Conley against Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Jazz trail by 12. From deep three-point range, the Jazz with another miss.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Mavericks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Ooh, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Pass to Finney-Smith, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Conley for three. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Doncic against Conley. Doncic with it. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Dario Saric is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Bridges in at the 3. Here's Booker. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play. Well, Luka Doncic showing I don't need the basketball to dominate. Playing with his teammate there, ready on the catch.
Paul against Doncic. Back to Paul. Oh, got a piece of it. For 3, Hardaway. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Up top, Saric. He's marked by Finney Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bridges. The Suns need to get off a shot. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Down low. Here's Finney Smith. Phoenix grabs the miss. Out left to the wing. Here's Paul. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Here's Powell. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing, and he gets that one. Doncic has got 5.
Well, this guy is just a great decision maker with the ball in his hands. This time, Doncic takes what the defense allows. That's the mid-range game.
Now here's Bridges. Booker with it. Back to Paul. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. It's hauled in by Saric.
Boy, one thing you love about Dario Saric, his ability to pass as a big man. This guy has great vision and the ability to deliver the basketball.
Now here's Booker. Back to Ayton. To the paint. Powell with a steal. Hardaway against Paul. Now here's Hardaway. Not a lot of room. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And Doris Saric, almost like a store-brand version of Jokic with how he can create.
Oh, that's a great description because there are some fantastic store brands. He's got that same skill set, right? This guy is always going to find a way to contribute because he's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
Doncic finds Porzingis. 1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Powell with the stuff.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Now here's Paul. To the inside. Ayton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Ayton's gotten his second bucket of the game. The Mavericks leading. Doncic with it. He's got 5. Down low. Here's Powell, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Tell you, even with some physical contact, Powell gets it done. Love his persistence.
50 seconds left in the first quarter here. For 3, Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Doncic outside. Paul with a steal. Porzingis against Aiden. Pass to Šarić. Back to Aiden. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Hardaway, no good. Now here's Booker. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And Booker with the jam.
Wow, the inability to counter the vertical of Devin Booker. Up and in.
With 1 on the clock. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And at the end of one. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Šarić in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Paul. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Šarić. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Well, you can tell Dario Šarić's teammates want him to take these kinds of shots. When he plays with confidence, look out.
Hardaway, the pass to Powell. Outside Porzingis. Doncic left side. Now here's Powell. Back to Doncic. Powell finds Doncic. Hits it from the high post. Doncic has got 7.
Well, they love to see Powell keep his eyes up and look for his teammates. The more assists they get out of him, the more dangerous their offense will be.
Now here's Paul. From the arc. Booker with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Tries it from 16. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. He has 7.
Well, for certain guys, the mid-range is not where you want to be. But for Devin Booker, it's money.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Paul. Off target with the 3.
Well, we've heard what the older generation has to say. Get Kristaps Porzingis into the post. Punish those little defenders. But you have to realize the game has evolved. Post-ups are not as significant as they were back in the older generations.
Pass to Aiden. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. For 3, Bridges. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
And Doris, in this Mavericks offense, Porzingis is scoring with the most efficiency of his career.
You know, you almost feel sorry for defenders trying to close out to him beyond the arc. At 7'3", it is awfully hard to bother that shot. Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Ball passes to Bridges. Up top, Šarić. Pass to Booker. And Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
And they get it back. And here's Doncic outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
The 3 from Ayton. Doncic pulls down the board. The Mavericks trailing. Hardaway, the pass to Powell.
2 minutes remaining in the
Doncic
first half.
outside.
2 minutes.
And there's the drive. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. A minute 42 left in the half. And here's Payne. Inside. Here's McGee. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Brunson. Here's Marjanovic. Outside Brunson. 5 on the clock. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Shaman. Now Johnson. Let's go with a 3. And it's Brunson with the rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Crowder with a steal.
Mavericks foul. Jalen Brunson. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The first one falls.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he's going. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
It's both from the stripe.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Outside Payne. Crowder right side. Shoots over Kleba. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Suns ahead, up 1. And we'll see it.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They led by 2 after the first. They were outscored. And that's going to...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Jalen Brunson is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Maxi Kleba. Then it's Boban Marjanovic. And it's Brown in at the 3. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Here's Marjanovic. Count it. Good. Now it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Crowder outside. Pass to Johnson. 3-pointer. And the basket by Shaman.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Outside Brunson. Here's Marjanovic. Second chance effort. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Payne against Brunson. Here's Shamet to the middle. McGee. Bullock puts it in. Brown against Johnson. Kleber. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Shaman. And here's Payne outside. The shot misses.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Brown passes to Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. On the take. Ooh, McGee with the block. And now the Suns fast break. Crowder with it. Guarded by Kleber. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. To the paint. Deflects the pass. McGee with a steal. Here's Shamet. And he goes in for the dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
6 to shoot. Brunson passes to Kleber. The kick out to Brunson. Over Payne. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Kleber's gotten 4 this quarter.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Right side Johnson. It's Shamet on the wing. Brown in the high post. It's Bullock on the wing. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Down low. Crowder with a steal. And he's going for the oop here. McGee's shot is off.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Outside Hardaway. 41 seconds left to play in the third quarter. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play.
At the line for the
That's on
Mavericks,
Mikal Bridges.
Tim Hardaway Jr. At the line for 1.
That one's good from Hardaway.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer. And he's got the game to do just that. He looks better and better every year, guys.
It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Paul. Knocks it down from distance. Paul's got 5 now.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Bridges against Doncic. There's the drive, and Doncic hammers it home.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
And we've reached the end of the third. Mavericks ahead, up by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Mikal Bridges is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Šarić in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Inside. That's good from Ayton on the assist by Šarić.
At his size, Dario Šarić can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
To the inside, Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Inside. And Booker with the jam.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Paul passes to Booker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
That's on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Yeah, Booker understands how to navigate his way to the paint, and he's not going to shy away from contact. Nicely done to pick up the foul.
McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. Doncic outside. Pass to Porzingis. Who poked away. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Suns trailing. Paul passes to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing, defended by Hardaway. Here's McGee. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Well, you've also got to love how hard they attack the basket. All that penetration, getting them lots of easy buckets.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Now Paul. Pass to Booker. Driving to the basket. And here is McGee. Here's Paul. Goes back up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for Phoenix,
and he's good on the second.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Doncic, and it's good. 2 points. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Paul. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic with the jam.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
Ball finds Booker. Ayton with it. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball passes to McGee. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Unbelievable shooting down the stretch has them sitting pretty.
Outside Paul. Booker, the pass to McGee. Oh, Cauley-Stein with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. A minute 20 left to play in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Paul passes to Ayton.
This is why so many teams are high on what Porzingis' ceiling is. His length is a game changer on both ends.
Pass to Doncic. Fires the 3. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Back to Porzingis.
finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Booker with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
Booker finds McGee. Outside Paul. And so the Mavericks take the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were...
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Nestled among the peaks of the... And nothing...
Hey, Kevin.
But I love that resilience. It shows with their success on the floor. Thanks for that story. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for Denver, the guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter in at the three. Wide open look here for Murray. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Doncic with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now, here's Jokic. Gordon finds Barton. 6 to shoot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And here is Doncic. Launches a 3. The shot comes out. Gordon dishes to Murray. Barton outside. It's intercepted. Porzingis with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Porzingis can't hit.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that. An outstanding dunk. Give Barton chances to show off a little bit, and he takes full advantage.
Now, here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Murray following the score by Dallas. And it's Gordon penetrating.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on teams. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now, here's Jokic. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. That one doesn't drop. Powell, the pass to Finney-Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Jokic with the steal. Murray kicks to Gordon. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Here's Murray. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
For the size, the vertical, the explosiveness, Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
Doncic fires from way outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Martin from outside.
And Powell is a really reliable defender. I mean, he's excellent using his length and his quickness to throw shooters off.
Can't hit that one. And the Nuggets going the other way. Jokic passes to Gordon. There's the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Doncic. Doesn't go that time.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
For 3, Murray. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hardaway to the paint. Porzingis can't hit. Right side, Porter. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nuggets ahead, up 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5. And it's Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Hardaway. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. With the drive. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
He is comfortable putting his head down and attacking. Doncic is unfazed, unflappable, even against beastly defenders.
And he knocks down the first one. Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen, Clark, the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future, because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
And that one drops for him.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now. Stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Marjanovic finds Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Now, here's Bullock. And Kleba slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now, here's Marjanovic, and the foul on Jamal Murray. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here's Brunson. Passes it to Kleba. Back to Brunson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
Nuggets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Murray against Marjanovic. Right side, Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, and so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
Now here's Brunson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Moving it up. Stolen by Brunson. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Bullock. And no good. Barton with some nice D.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
Not sure if anybody has a better feel for the game than the man standing at the line. Jokic in elite company in that respect, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Now Brunson to the inside. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. The second quarter saw them lose just a... And that's a wrap for our half...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be...
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
A different look for Dallas. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Powell. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Doncic looking it over. From 12 feet out. It's rebounded by Dozier. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. The lead is 2. Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a three-point play.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
For Denver, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And Cauley Stein has it in the corner. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Tips it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Dozier kicks to Green. Off target from three-point range. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And once you've played for 10 teams in your career, Clark, there should be some type of prize for perseverance.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Kevin, and I don't disagree with you. I mean, Jeff Green has always had tremendous talent. But just because you have great all-around skills doesn't mean you want to be a star or will be a star. Some guys are better suited to being complementary players, and I think that's who Jeff Green is and how he's been most comfortable with the teams that he's played on.
Morris into the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Morris has got 4 points this quarter. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Doncic. He's got 9. Looking to get back on track here. It's rebounded by Najee. Denver shooting here about 46% for the game. A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got the lead up to 4 now for Denver.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Doncic outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Runs in the pass to Bullock. Now Brown. Brunson with it. There's the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Dozier.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here's Brunson. Banked in off the glass. Now just a 2-point Denver lead.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Morris passes to Green. It's rebounded by Dallas. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And Brown throws it down.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Here's Morris. Kleba with the rebound. Mavericks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's Bullock. Pass to Brunson. And Brown now atop the key. And here's Bullock from the arc. Morris with the rebound. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Nuggets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Morris against Brown. It's Rivers on the wing. Down low. Brown knocks it away. There's the pass to Bullock. There's the dish to Brown. Back to Bullock. Green against Brunson. He takes it in. Green with the block. Here's Rivers. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Deflects the pass, and stolen by Murray. It's all tied in Denver. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Mavericks. On out there with Maxi Kleba. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Brown in at the 5 down low. Jokic, good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Kleba, the pass to Brown. The shot, no good. And Denver the other way now. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Doncic against Murray. The drive by Doncic gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Into the lane, and then Murray with the jam.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Doncic against Murray. Outside, Porzingis. On the wing, Doncic. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Porter passes to Gordon. Porter looking it over. Back to Gordon. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, you got to keep your feet if you're the defense, because once Gordon gets you off balance, he just goes right into the contact.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Here's Doncic. Another shot. Marjanovic kicks to Finney-Smith. Back to Marjanovic. Finney-Smith passes to Marjanovic. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Doncic against Murray. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
Here's Marjanovic. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Murray kicks to Barton. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic outside. Pass to Marjanovic. Crafty move. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. And here is Murray. Floats it up for Jokic. Doncic with the steal. Right side Hardaway. Porzingis kicks to Marjanovic. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And it's Jokic in the corner. Here's Murray. Got it. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Nuggets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points. But you know what, guys? You want the ball in Porzingis' hands in clutch moments. Why? He's an impact player.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. From 10 feet out, and too long on the shot. And here are the Mavericks now, trailing by 2, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And we're going to overtime. A riveting defensive play to keep them alive. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And to me, the best part of the game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Tip-off goes to Denver. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Denver. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the 1.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open. So you've got to be ready to receive.
Here's Murray up on top. Guarded by Doncic. Murray, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Now, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Here's Hardaway, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
So when Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
Denver calls timeout. There's 1:54 left in overtime.
Denver calls timeout. Who wants a T-shirt?
And taking a technical there is the last thing we want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead.
You know, for Tim Hardaway Jr., it's the family business. His dad was a pro and an outstanding one in his own right in the NBA. So Jr. knows exactly what it takes to excel at this level. Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Open shot by Murray. The good-looking shot from the wing. 14 points for Jamal Murray.
Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
Doncic passes to Marjanovic. Doncic against Murray. Here's Marjanovic. The shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. Porter passes to Gordon. Hardaway with the steal. A little over a minute and a half gone now here in overtime. Out to Doncic from downtown. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Doncic has got the lead up to 4 now for the man. And Murray, here we go. On the wing, Porter. Pulls it up. Here's Jokic. Outside for Murray. From deep. Offensive rebound. And Porter putting it right back in.
Major poise for Porter Jr. Big time at coming through when his teammates need him to.
Gordon against Doncic. Outside for Porzingis. Back to Doncic. It falls.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Yeah, and he says thank you very much as he cashes in on the technical. Only a point, but now that lead just increased.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Inside. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now, here's Doncic. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they
Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the center position. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Now here's Conley. From deep three-point range. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Here's Hardaway. And that one's good. Porzingis.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Now here's Mitchell. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Powell.
First team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks.
Mitchell against Hardaway.
Cauley Stein.
Just 5 to shoot. Misses the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Mitchell. Into the lane. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
And the bucket is good.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Hardaway against Mitchell. Gobert controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Conley against Doncic. Drives to the hoop. And Doncic hammers it home.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Conley finds Mitchell. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Conley. Cauley Stein with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Cauley Stein.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here's the break. Here's Mitchell. Nice D from Cauley Stein.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
To the paint. Here's Doncic. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
At about 230 pounds, Doncic is a low down low.
The 3 from Mitchell. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
The open shot. Doncic. Offensive board. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Only one man back on D. The 3 from Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8. Here's Cauley Stein. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They're really working the paint now.
32 seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich to win the drought. Pass to Mitchell. Second chance shot. Cauley Stein with the rebound.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Porzingis finds Cauley Stein. 4-3. The rebound by the Jazz. And there's the call on Willie Cauley Stein. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Now here's Conley. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. Back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Dallas.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Something else I like out of them so far. They're throwing their bodies around the paint and scoring inside.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. Now here's Conley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Greg?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great. And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Mitchell. Driving inside. Back to O'Neal. Right side Conley. Here's the three. Tries again. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. For three, O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell from outside the arc. No good that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Here's Finney-Smith. And he dunks it down.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
To the middle. It's tipped. And here's Doncic outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Mitchell with the ball. He's
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
And here's Doncic outside. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Brown. Here's Kleba. Back to Bullock. Pass to Kleba. Got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
It'll go on Maxi Kleba.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
A big group substitution here for Utah. Whiteside, he's checked in for Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Hughes in for Conley. Now here's Brunson.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Marjanovic.
2 minutes.
To the inside. Bullock. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Bullock's got his first bucket in this one.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
On the wing, Ingles. Back to Mitchell. To the left side wing. Gay, the pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6. From deep. Utah gets it back. Back to Gay. Outside for Mitchell. Here's Whiteside. Second shot opportunity. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Good effort and energy by Whiteside. That time taking advantage of his size and strength.
Brunson with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Brunson. They push it up 4 on 3. The 3 from Mitchell. The Mavericks pull it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Brunson passes to Brown. Back to Brunson. 41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Shot is good by Kleba.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Ugh, not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Here's Brunson. The Jazz making their last shot. 23 seconds left in the first half. To the paint. Misses off the left iron. Outside Mitchell. Inside Gay. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Takes the 3. Rejected by Mitchell.
You see the aggressiveness on defense. I love when Mitchell uses his leaping ability to block shots.
And so it's Dallas. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defensive efforts have...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 11 points and 1 rebound. Shaq, what's your take on that? And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Doncic in at the point. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. Mitchell's got 7 points.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Doncic into the lane. And Gobert with a block. And here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Conley. Now here's Bogdanovic. Defended by Porzingis. Kept alive. Here's Mitchell. And that one hits the back iron.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's Doncic. Now Porzingis. Defended by Bogdanovic. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. O'Neal on the wing. Pulls up. Gobert no good.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them. Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days. Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
In transition, here come the Jazz. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Nice finish by Donovan Mitchell. If you're the defense, you have to get back in a hurry and match up.
Hardaway finds Porzingis. And here's Cauley Stein. Back to Porzingis. Over Gobert. Misses off the right iron. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Jazz have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Now Conley. Takes a 3. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Cauley Stein. Defended by Gobert. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Maverick subdivision.
Utah's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. 1:52 left in the third quarter here. The 3 from Mitchell connects from downtown. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Here's Brunson. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Gobert finds Mitchell. He can't get it to go, and it's Dallas the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Brunson. Back to Marjanovic, and stolen by Gobert. Mitchell with the ball, guarded by Kleba. Mitchell into the lane, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. So Utah ends up going with a new group. 1:05 left in the third quarter.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates, quality block shot by the big fella.
It's good on the putback.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Dallas again missing.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Clarkson for the lead. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Pass to Bullock to stop the drought. And they get it back. Missed it. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return.
Come on, fans.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The Jazz shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And the officials call a traveling violation.
His first turnover. He's been extremely steady with the ball tonight.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Doncic outside. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
After being behind for so long, they must be relieved to finally get this thing tied up.
Definitely. But this is the time when you want the momentum. Late is when you want to impose your will.
Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Bogdanovich. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovich, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
Porzingis with room to shoot. The ball's knocked loose. And there's the call on Willie Cauley-Stein. That'll be a second foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. It's Doncic with a drive.
And from the moment he steps into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Outside Conley. Mitchell against Hardaway. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stop.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Down low. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Oh, my. Huge play from Porzingis. A testament to the competitiveness that he plays with.
Outside Mitchell. The 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Cauley-Stein, the pass to Doncic. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Doncic into the lane. And Doncic with the jam.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
To the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Stepping up big. Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
Doncic outside. To the middle. Here's Cauley-Stein. O'Neal pulls it in. A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
And nails the tray.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Doncic against Conley. Money.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. To the paint. And stolen by Hardaway. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Count it!
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
Here's Mitchell. The 3 is up. Oh, nails the triple!
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Doncic with it. Pass to Cauley-Stein. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul.
7 seconds left in the fourth. Right side Hardaway. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited.
you